Hi, welcome to Charlotte's Cooking Show. I'm Charlotte. Happy spring! We made it through winter. It's so exciting. The weather's changing, it's sunny and warm. But today we are taking a little jump backwards with one of my favorite recipes, Downeast seafood chowder. Now honestly, you can eat seafood chowder any time of the year. And this recipe is really, really delicious. It is from Ross and Willa Mavis, who own the Inn on the Cove on the west side. I love that place so much. This is one of my favorite cookbooks. And of course, it's dog-eared and used all the time. It's a fantastic recipe. You're gonna love it. I always loved eating at Inn on the Cove. They always had the best food, fresh bread and yummy butter and all that great stuff. So today, making this seafood chowder takes me back there. The great thing about this chowder is we are going to start with a whole bunch of really delicious seafood and shellfish all mixed together. The more the merrier. And we're gonna cover it in a really delicious flour mixture. I'm gonna show you how we do that. The type of potato that you use in your seafood chowder can really change the taste and consistency of the broth. A russet potato is a really fibrous potato and really starchy. So if you cook your chowder with this potato, your chowder will have a thicker consistency. If you want to use, say, a new potato or a yellow potato, they're not as starchy, and so you'll have a more of a broth instead of a thicker chowder. So just something to think about. It's all personal preference. Today, I like my chowders to be a little thicker, so I'm going to use the russet potato. So like all good chowders, we're gonna start with an onion, celery, and carrots, and we're gonna add some fresh parsley in as well. But I always find that that's a great base to get started. We've done lots of dicing. We're ready to start. I've got 2 tablespoons of butter here. I'm gonna put in my nice hot pot, and then I'm also going to add a half a cup of bacon bits. And this is gonna add some nice fat to the bottom, but it also is gonna give some really great flavor to the chowder. The bacon is really crispy, and now I have all my diced veggies ready to go in. These are sauteing away. Now it's time to add our diced potatoes. And then also I need to put a teaspoon of kosher salt. Once all that's added, you add 2 cups of water. Of course, the key to a great seafood chowder is lots of seafood. So load it up with whatever you love. I always put lots of extra. I've got salmon, haddock, scallop, shrimp, lobster, and if you like clams or mussels, put those in too. I normally do, I just don't have some today. For my flour mixture, I've got 2 or 3 teaspoons of flour. I'm going to add half a teaspoon of ground pepper, half a teaspoon of kosher salt, and half a teaspoon of paprika. We've got our mixture here. We're gonna spread this all over, very generously, all over the seafood. And then I'll kind of mix it in. Then I'm gonna fry it in some butter. Okay, our pan is all heated up. I'm going to add a nice clump of butter there. Okay, you can see the flour mixture has really taken nicely to all the seafood, and it's got great flavor. It's gonna hit the butter, sear into the fish, and it's gonna be so tasty. Look at that beautiful seafood. If you could smell it, oh my goodness. So it's all kind of cooked on. We're going to add it now to the chowder and then add some more ingredients. Okay, so whatever you do, don't leave this beautiful flavor on the bottom of the frying pan. I'm going to work this off and add this in because this flour will help thicken the chowder and it's great flavor. So don't leave it behind. Scrape it off and put it in. Everything looks so good. It's nice and thick, smells delicious. And now it is time, we've put it down to low. I'm gonna add 2 cups of heavy milk. So this is homogenized milk, and I'll add this in, it'll mix in with the flour and it'll give it that really great chowder flavor. Okay, I hope you really like this chowder recipe. It's a good one, but there's all kinds of fantastic chowder recipes here in the Maritimes, and I hope you would try this and see if you like it as well. It's hearty, it's full of all kinds of great seafood and delicious flavors. I like to garnish my seafood chowder with some dulse and a little bit of parsley on top. So we've got it, spread it all over the top, and then add in a couple little pieces of dulse. You either love dulse or you hate it. I like it as a garnish. I think it tastes delicious. And then you get a little hit of seafood on top there and a real taste of the Maritimes. So yummy. Downeast seafood chowder from the Tides table in on the Cove cookbook. It's my favorite chowder recipe. You should give it a try.